Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant remaining pick.
Night Stalker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds Radiant remaining. Team pick.
Spirit Breaker.
And welcome back, guys, to game number 3 between VG.Storm and the Dire. PPD
Dire team pick
versus... This is, of course, the Star Ladder I-League Invitational season. Draft has already started. Taking this game very late into the night wherever you guys are, or early into the morning where I am. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. It's been one long night worth of
10
casting.
seconds remaining.
But I've been enjoying it. I've been having a lot of fun so far. Taking this to
5
game 3.
seconds remaining.
I honestly don't know who has the... Basically, it comes down to whoever picks anti-mage wins. Let's have a look so far through the draft. The Venom Monster has been banned out, as well as the Ancient Apparition. Dire decide to ban out the Lich and the Necrophos. That gives them the Night Stalker, whereas VGJ decide to pick up the Spirit Breaker and the Jakiro, and then the Bat Rider. So once again, going for Vision Gaming up on Dire.
10 seconds
versus,
remaining.
well, Spirit Breaker also gives Vision, but more of a global presence.
5 seconds
and global,
remaining.
just charge presence from these. And let's have a look.
Dire team ban.
Sure, everything's fine on stream. Is good. Teams that way. Jumping straight into the bans. VGJ ban out the second phase, by the way. They ban out the Storm Spirit. Not the Puck. Guys, it's been a long night. It's 6 o'clock in the morning where I am.
10
Straight
seconds
after this,
remaining.
I have to get back to work. It's gonna be a good one.
Remaining.
And I will power through this game best
Radiant
I can.
team
A couple of
ban.
slip-ups here or there if I do. Dire decide to ban out the Darkseer into Jakiro, the back into the Ice Path. Strong combo, pretty potent combo as well. Darkseer, of course, also doing very well up against. Look, see if this was a direct counter to
10 seconds remaining.
combo with the Jakiro or a counter for heroes.
5 seconds
that
remaining.
The Dire decide to pick up. But VG.Storm, they're moving into reserve time right now in regards with their pick or their last ban. Let's have a look. What else could you ban out? I mean, the Night Stalker is already there. So keep in mind that the Nature's Prophet has not been banned out just. So if I was the Dire, having a Spirit Breaker and a Nature's Prophet in the same team, I would probably ban out the Nature's Prophet if I was Dire. If I was VG.Storm, I would leave it in the pool so that I pick it up. From their end, what can they actually ban out to counter Night Stalker and Bat Rider? Not much. You just have to decide what are you going to play and then ban accordingly. Is this going to be another mid hero being banned out for C? Or is this going to be a direct ban to the playstyle that Storm wants? Have a look here.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, a lot of time Medusa being banned from VG.Storm. So quite an interesting. Quite sure why. We'll of course have a look at what's happening. This does leave the Nature's Prophet in the pool. Does this mean PPD is going to leave it, pick it up, or is VG.Storm going to get it?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Some water
remaining.
while we wait.
Radiant team pick.
Nope, Weaver being banned out by the side of Dire. So does this mean that we get a Nature's Prophet game? I'll be extremely surprised if Nature's Prophet doesn't get picked up or at least
10
banned.
seconds
Well,
remaining.
there's still 4 picks coming up next. So Nature's Prophet
5
incoming.
seconds
Anyone?
remaining.
Second, I'll be right back.
Dire team pick.
Okay, sorry about that one. I am back, and it is a life stealer being picked up right now by the side of VGJ. So, of course, that is the Spirit Breaker life stealer combo. If Dire doesn't pick up the Nature's Prophet here, I mean, I see a Nature's Prophet being picked up for the side of VGJ. It will work perfectly. Spirit Breaker charging in with the life stealer and a Nature's Prophet being on you anywhere on the map.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, let's have a look and see. Dire. Their next hero, is this just going to be a standard carry, or are they going to go for another support? We do have the offlane Batrider, the Pulse 4 Night Stalker, so they can just pick up their Pulse 5 right now, which they will do. It is going to be the Dazzle. It's a good pick up against the Lifestealer. Any hero that the Lifestealer does jump will be able to at least survive a little bit longer. But currently, VGJ.Storm's draft is looking very strong and very potent.
Remaining.
Lots of ganking potential coming through here from them.
5 seconds remaining.
And let's see. Once again, going into overtime or into the reserve time, VGJ.Storm taking their time during the drafting phase here.
Dire team pick.
And the last pick coming up is the Wisp. So no Nature's Prophet, but picking up the Wisp that gives the same kind of present. Spirit Breaker, well, I can actually still see a Nature's Prophet being picked up here and being run mid. But most likely not. Well, Lifestealer Io can run mid. Spirit Breaker Jakiro can all... I'm just joking. I'm just messing with you. The Dire pick up the Lycan, so getting their own push potential up.
10 seconds
just trying to see
remaining.
what they can combo with. Getting a lot of damage potential here with the Lycan as well as the Night Stalker. Early on, when there is a gank with the Night Stalker, the Howl coming through from the Lycan will be able to just give them that little bit extra damage. Or if there's any kind of engage on, from the Spirit Breaker diving mid or wherever they want to go, we'll be able to give that extra damage. And the Death Prophet would be perfect here for the Dire, but it does get taken out by VGJ.Storm. So Dire, it's their last pick. It's their last ban coming through right now. What do they take out to try and stop VGJ.Storm? Because Lifestealer Io can actually mid.
10 seconds remaining.
Of course, it will depend who they're up against. It could be a safe lane, it could be Io +1 extra hero mid. Keeping in mind that the Spirit Breaker can just charge in whenever they need to. I do think that considering there's a Spirit Breaker that will most likely be offlane, or +3 Spirit Breaker with +5 Jakiro, +4 Jakiro, +5 Wisp, +4 Wisp, +5 Jakiro. Those two are the supports anyway. Extremely greedy in regards with supports coming through here from VGJ.Storm. Especially if they're going to be running the Spirit Breaker in that +4 role. But let's have a look. Last ban out here from PPD. What does the drafting genius decide to ban out? Because are we going to see something like a Dazzle Huskar? I mean, it is a big possibility. Their draft actually allows for it quite well. And there's not a lot of... I'm just trying to think here. To be honest, because it's 6 hours straight, not quite sure. And I might just be talking a bunch of crap right now. So let me just see what the bans are and what the picks are before I just say anything. And try and theory craft, because VGJ.Storm with Spirit Breaker, Jakiro, Io, as well as a Lifestealer. Not quite sure what they could go to try and round this draft up right now. And the Dire, seems like they're struggling as well to see what exactly could VGJ.Storm pick up here. Maybe ban out the Axe. You're going very greedy, but it could actually work, especially with the Dazzle Grave, the ultimate from the Axe chopping through that, having a big frontliner to combo with the Spirit Breaker and the Lifestealer. Io Axe is a good combo as well. Let's have a look. Ban out the axe.
Dire team pick.
Seems like that was that like a just random ban? I don't know, actually, that might have, I'll actually have a look on stream to see if that ban was just like a random ban that they actually didn't use or didn't do anything. So, no Viper ban remaining. For once as that 5th phase ban, which we've constantly seen, I think, on every single game remaining. So far that I've been casting, Viper's being that 5th phase ban. Radiant there might even be a Viper pickup here for VGJ.Storm and Queen of Pain being picked up by Dire. Let's have a look. VGJ, is it an axe? Is it a Viper? Is it a bird? Is it a blade?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Coming back into it, guys. Thanks so much for joining. Been a long night of solo casting. Next time, of course, we'll have a couple of co-casters. We'll have a co-caster coming in as well, hopefully, to just spice things up so that you don't have to listen to my voice the entire time. Last pick here, 18 seconds. Once again, VGJ.Storm taking their time. Deciding what they actually want to combo up with this lineup of theirs.
Storm Spirit.
Your hero.
And it's going to be a Storm Spirit being picked up here. So 747 running on the Storm. It's probably going to be Ritsu on the Lifestealer. Flea running on the Spirit Breaker. So a pause for Spirit Breaker and an offlane Jakiro. We've actually... didn't I see Moo running an offlane Jakiro yesterday as well? Or was it the day before? A couple of days ago, I think I saw him doing that. So let's just jump straight into this game. Who do you guys think is going to take this game, guys? VGJ.Storm or the Dire? I've been seeing a lot of VGJ.Storm fans, well, a lot of Ritsu fans specifically in Twitch chat, and a lot of the Dire fans, PPD fans, Misery fans, Pycat fans, Zai fans, and a couple of CCNC fans here and there as well. So let's have a look. I mean, what do you guys think? Who's going to win? Who's going to take this? Coming through. Sorry for the big delays. Just saving up my energy for this last game. Game 3, of course. This is the Star Ladder I-League Invitational. Team VGJ.Storm versus the Dire. Let's see. I mean, CCNC, he has actually been impressing me quite a bit in regards to how he's been playing, but PPD needs to get control of his team to get the early game lead here with the lineup that they do have. They need to try and push with Pycat up. If this game goes late, VGJ.Storm, in my honest opinion, has this game in the bag. Quick smoke up, quick smoke up here from the side of the Dire. Zai running here on the Batrider, looking here towards the Dazzle PPD. Captain, my captain. Saying good luck, have fun. It is going to be CCNC on the Queen of Anti-Mage Free Gaming. Yeah, quite surprising there. CCNC up on the Storm. The Night Stalker. This is going to be Misery Night Stalker getting scouted out. He's being charged up right now as well. And are we going to see any kind of first blood, any kind of first blood coming up? There's, of course, a lot of sticky napalm charges up here on Flea. Who's going to be the first blood here? Is it going to be Misery? No, it's not. Misery actually manages to survive from this. The other one to turn around onto Storm or onto Sand King. Sand King might be in quite a bit of trouble. 5 stacks up here for the Spirit Breaker, and he's charging in straight onto everyone. That's 6 stacks up right now. Misery might be in a lot of trouble himself. But no, another one to turn around. They go onto Zai. And this is a good start to the game. Snaking, drawing first blood. Hey guys, guess what? I didn't miss first blood. Everyone on chat, of course, this is now a couple minutes delayed. When I asked, who do you guys support? Everyone is saying Dire, 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 Dire. And then all of a sudden, Ritsu. CCNC fans, Kappa's coming through as well.
The battle begins.
So, a bit split here. But majority of the people hoping or, you know, supporting the Dire at this point, PPD's new team. Well, guys, first blood going the way of VGJ.Storm. Storm. And hey, guess what? VGJ.Storm. They're playing the Storm. 747. Now I can actually make a joke. Is it a burn? Is it a plane? No, it's 747. Get it? Because it's a plane. Ah, such a bad joke coming through. Lack of sleep jokes. But let's focus on this top lane. It's going to be a dual mid and a dual off lane once again coming through here. Seems like this top lane is just constantly being pressured out. Dual lanes galore. And middle, I mean, Misery's going to try and pressure out the Storm as much as possible. And early on, there won't really be any kill potential. Maybe around level 2, level 3, they might be able to actually get a quick jump on here if the Queen of Pain actually gets it. But with the IO tethering here, it should just be okay. Level 1 still up on the Spirit Breaker as well, so only a charge, no bashes coming through. He also doesn't have an Orb of Venom, so no slows up. And charge on to Pycat. We're going to be able to just a little bit of harassment. That's all. Have a quick look here on the bottom lane. Level 2 Batrider, only leveling up his Firefly right now. And just getting as many sticky napalm stacks off as possible. There's no rage, only rage up right now. And Batrider has to be careful that he actually doesn't overextend himself here. But PPD, he might be the one that's in trouble. Tries to go for a quick heal bomb. It's only a level 1 heal bomb, so PPD might be in a bit of trouble, but they just don't have enough damage to actually kill him. VGJ.Storm will have to back off, and here's Misery. He wants to turn around, and he manages to get the bounty run. Very well played from them. Another heal bomb coming through. This might be another kill. Well, the first kill here for the side of the Dire. Getting body blocks off here. Misery playing extremely well. He's trying to go for that last hit, that last kill. Oh, but the Fairy Fire saving up Flea's life. One more right click needed, and there you go. Misery gets the kill. Currently, the score is sitting on 1-1. Here, Misery just wrapping around, looping around here. And oh, my camera work there was very bad. Sorry about that. Trying to, did he actually? Yep, he stole that second bounty as well. So getting the bounty runs, and is this going to be a courier snipe? If I can actually scout this out. Keeping vision on, and just very well played coming through here from the side of 747, making sure he sends the courier all the way around. Having a look, level 2 up, well, you know, level 2 Shadow Strike up on the Queen of Pain. But the problem is, with the Wisp constantly here up on the Storm, healing him up, Queen of Pain is just going to be wasting a lot of mana trying to keep the Storm Spirit as low as possible so that he can go in for a burst kill later on. But the Wisp is going to be stacking, if I'm not mistaken. No stacks up just yet. Just moving in, giving as much experience up for the Storm, and they won't be able to get anything. I was hyping up the bottom lane. Nothing else going on here. Oh, and top. Hey, solo Jakiro currently, and the Jakiro is actually doing quite well, sitting third on the last hits, 18 and 2, equaling the Storm, and actually doing a lot better than Pycat. Pycat only sitting on 13 and 1 at this point. Quite surprising that the side of Dire is actually not just punishing Snake King for just being up here solo mode. And here's the charge coming to on the Queen of Pain right now. Queen of Pain does get stunned up. He does not have a blink up, so CCMC might be in a bit of trouble, but Storm will actually manage to get the hit off there. And here comes Batrider with a haste to it. Unfortunately, 747 is in a lot of trouble. He does drop. Now they want to turn around, going in onto the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker, he gets tethered up, but it's not going to be enough. Now they want to go even in for a third kill here onto the Wisp. Wisp does have 2 charges up on Sticky Napalm, but they do decide to back off as 747 comes in just in time. 2 quick kills in succession for the side of the Dire. And there you go, charge coming up here towards Pycat up on top. Pycat has managed to get a couple more lost hits, but once again, Snake is just bullying out Lycan. I mean, can you call the cops, call the principal, call someone? Pycat is being bullied like crazy here. There's a charge coming in, but being cancelled off. Orb of Venom finally being picked up here by Flea himself. And 3 heroes up here at the top. Io also busy rotating. Currently, Vikat's in a lot of trouble. There's no more mana up here on the Jakiro, but there's the Howl just trying to give him a little bit more mana. Not mana, a little bit more HP. Another one to turn around. They want to go on to staking. Staking might be in a bit of trouble, and nope. They decide to turn on the Spirit Breaker that just TPs away. There's nothing to stop any TPs. Can't see here. Jakiro gets tethered up as well now, and that's basically going to be it. Meanwhile, though, there's going to be a kill onto Storm. Very well played PPD. The 2 supports getting a kill up onto the mid laner. Storm not being level 6 can't just zip out of something like that. So currently 1 and 4. The Dire taking an early lead yet again. This time though, can they keep the lead? Can they control the lead? TCNC, he is going to be charged. Are they actually going to be able to do anything about this? There's a regen and Spirit Breaker. No chance for him.
Gold for me.
Quickly have a look at the last hit. CCNC leading the top, well, leading the last hits with 35 and 10 up against the Storm Spirit with, hey, 35 and 3. Just a couple more denies up for CCNC. Now they actually want to go for another kill onto the Storm Spirit, but they won't be able to do anything. Spirit Breaker is there. He does, of course, have a charge as well as the Wisp. This is a tri-lane, or turned into a tri-lane mid here for the side of VGJ.Storm. And are they going to move in forward? Flea might be overextending himself. There is a blink up on the Queen of Pain, and nope, Queen of Pain just decides to use the Scream. Tri-lane versus a dual lane here mid. Quite interesting. Looking at the life stealer here for VG.Storm. He is sitting on 38 and 9. Now he's leading the last hits charts versus 36 and 2. So slowly but surely, Lycan has started coming back here and actually just underneath snaking here on the Jakiro, cutting the creep wave or just scouting out if there's anything. And here, are we going to see any kind of engagement here? Snaking does not have a level up in Ice Bomb, and Misery, he wants to come in. Will there be a slow? There's the silence coming in, but the support TPs are coming in. Bycat, however, is haste up. He is in war form. He is creeping out. They want to turn around and go on to Flea. Unfortunately, they won't be able to do anything further than this. More TPs coming in from VGJ.Storm, and that's just going to be a tether. Moving in towards the top side, they'll be able to heal themselves up fully if they need to. But no ulti up on the Lycan right now. Will they be able to get a kill on the kill? Charge coming in onto Misery. Misery being slowed up. Misery taking a lot of damage. Misery might actually be dead from this. Overextending, and that is the power of 3 levels up in Liquid Fire. And the amount of slow that this, Jakiro can actually put out. Meanwhile, CCNC just pressuring out the middle lane, trying to get this tower down as quickly as possible so she can start rotating and actually helping out other lanes. The problem is you're up against the Jakiro, and the Jakiro with level 3 in his Liquid Fire will burn down this tower a lot faster than you can. Bycat is solo up here on the top lane, trying to turn onto snaking, do as much damage as possible, force him out of the lane. But Bycat has to be careful because there's 3 heroes here, but CCNC coming in. CCNC does not have an ulti. Now they want to go in. Staking's on very low HP himself. CCNC, can he do anything? There's a Scream available. Can he get the kill? No, he can't, and unfortunately he's going to pay for it with his life. The tower denies at least there. But unfortunately, an uncharacteristic mistake coming through there from CCNC. Trying to stay a little bit longer. Desperate for that kill and that level 1 Ice Bomb. And sharing a kill up. 3 for 4 is the kill score currently for the side of VGJ. Well, actually for the Dire. And looking at the XP, just around 600 in favor of VGJ. And gold around 750. So a very, very even game so far. The big thing is, it's 9 minutes in, the net worth. Look at this, the off-lane Jakiro leading the net worth charts currently. Building in towards an early pipe of inside, has mana boots up, has a Bassi up, will have enough mana regen to sustain his spam constantly. And sitting on level 7, this is a very bombed, very strong Jakiro. TCNC do anything about this? There might be a wraparound. Oh, this is going to be very dangerous. Are they just going to dive? Decide to dive CCNC? They do have a invis and, or not invis, smoked up and infested Spirit Breaker there. Yeah, there you go. The charge is probably going to be coming through now. Wait for the charge. Yeah, there's the charge. A little bit late. Unfortunately, the Ice Pulse does not manage to catch CCNC. The charge coming through late, not managing to actually secure anything up. The Ice Pulse also not catching out. Anyone, there's now further TPs. Will they be able to catch anyone out on the retreat here? There's one here, and it is going to be snaking. This might... I think it's just going to dive this one. Good Ice Pulse coming out, as well as a macro fire onto CCNC once again. Oh, a good stun coming up to actually stop the charge coming through. But CCNC, he gets graved up. He'll be able to actually blink forward. Will he be able to TP out? He might tick from this. He does not. So yet again, no one dying from a lot of aggression coming through here on this middle lane. And for once, Bikehead has actually been left alone top so that he can just farm up a little bit. But now he's being charged and let. Snaking, he's just been a powerhouse so far, you know, completely zoning everyone that's trying to come in. And hey, guess what? There's another liquid fire on his now. Now it's going to go down. Ice Pulse coming through. Only the dual breath hitting onto PPD right now. There's a big jump in coming forward for CCNC. He does, of course, have a Sonic Wave if they need to use it, but unfortunately not. Lycan did pop his ultimate, so we might just see them trying to push out the middle tier 1 tower right now. And looking at the fight recap, only the 1 kill, only 300 gold going the way of the Dire, but once again, everything back and forth between the two. This would be the story of literally all 3 games so far. Onto this. No, there's the Ice Pulse coming through. No follow-up available, and here's Batrider, blinks in forward, manages to get a good lasso off, manages to get a quick kill onto the Spirit Breaker, and they do back off. I was about to say, here's Johnny. That just, yeah, one of those jokes. Okay, so gold at this point, jumping back and forth between the two teams. 500 in favor of Dire, then 1,000 in favor of VGJ, then 500 in favor of Dire. Now it's all the way back even again. Keep in mind though, tier 1 towers have actually fallen on middle and top, with 0 tier 1 towers falling here for the side of VGJ. So basically, as soon as Dire can just get 2 towers, they should be back up on 2k net worth. Just with that alone, there you go, they're ahead in net worth once again. Flea might be in a bit of trouble if he overextends himself. No, it's actually going to be 747, but they won't, or they don't have to be catch, so it should be okay. TCNT actually uses his blink beforehand. Flea is still charging him, but they will decide to back off, and the last tier 1 standing for the side of the Dire is here towards the bottom lane. Are they going to be able to catch anyone out? There's the Batrider that actually blinks in, tries to slow up Snaking. Snaking is going to drop. No, the saves are coming through here from the IO. More TPs in, those Snaking. Everyone else is coming in. Are they going to be able to get the kill onto the live stealer? The Ice Pulse is the microphone on top of the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain does not have enough mana for the Sonic Wave. Queen of Pain dies. Now they want to turn around onto the Batrider. The Dire overextending completely, underestimating their damage output, or overestimating their damage output and underestimating the opponent's damage output. They want to go for more. It's 2 heroes down. They want to get Misery. That's 3 heroes down. The Dire are just falling apart here. PPD's team. I mean, come on, PPD, my captain. Do something about this. And just gets a heal. 4 heroes down. All of a sudden. Remember earlier I was saying, oh, the Dire flexing their muscles. Oh. VG.Storm. They're coming ahead here in these early team fights, and unfortunately overextending. The big problem here is CCNC did not have mana for his Sonic Wave. He blinked in forward, perfect Sonic Wave. I probably would have caught the hero here, and here. Minimum of 2 heroes, otherwise 3 heroes would have been caught there. 2 heroes would have been blown up instantly, but no mana.
Top tower is under attack.
Oh. Have a look at the net worth, just under 2,000 in favor of VGJ.Storm. Like I said, going back and forth the whole game. And let's have a look. Can they actually kill Ritsu here? There is a lasso up. Yes, there you go. Going in. There's the Howl as well onto the Life Stealer, and Life Stealer just gets blown up. Might be the kill, but here's the Wisp. The Relocate is coming in right now with the Storm as well. Trying to make sure that the Storm doesn't actually use all of the mana. Now they're trying to turn around. They're going in onto the Batrider. The Batrider is being brought in right now. And the Batrider drops in, trying to turn around, going now to the Snake, or Snaking on the Jakiro. Jakiro eventually does not even fall because the Wisp takes it back. Now it's a Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit's completely out of mana. It's a 2-for-1 trade-off currently, and the Dire actually winning that team fight, taking a 2-for-1. Extremely close to actually getting an extra kill here onto the Jakiro. Jakiro getting out of there barely with his life. Very well played here up on Stand King on the Wisp.
Radiant's bottom
Or the
tower
IO,
has
sorry.
fallen.
Bottom tier 1 tower actually falling now for CCT actually taking it. And with that, the gold or the net worth graph once again should just start swinging back in favor of the Dire. It's 8-8 currently. This is anyone's game. Chat's having a good laugh over the overestimated and underestimated little hiccup I had there. Hey guys, it's 6 AM in the morning. You can give me that one. Just that one. Anything else, blame me for it. I'm good. Currently, Queen of Pain working up towards that Orchid. Needs the Orchids up on the Queen of Pain to try and deal with the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit will actually... Okay, there's no mana boots up on the Storm, just straight power trade. But Storm Spirit will still actually have the Bloodstone up quite early. So, around the 20-minute mark most likely. And if they can get the Orchids up before the... Well, the Orchids up before the...
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures
Sorry about that.
are fortified. Radiant are
If they can get the Orchids up before the Storm Spirit can actually get any further items, they should be able to kill him pretty easily, get those Bloodstone charges down a little bit, and then it's basically a null and void item, an item that doesn't do anything. As soon as a Lincoln Sphere comes up on the Storm Spirit, it's going to be a lot more difficult, but then again, the Queen of Pain can actually get a Shadow Strike, instant Shadow Strike into an instant Orchid. Should still be enough to deal up with that Storm Spirit. Bottom tier 2 towers about to fall. That should actually give the gold graph back in favor of the Dire, but the top tier 2 tower also fell in that time period, so it should be even once again.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's coming in top, Queen of Pain, being charged up, so of course the vision is there all the way. Bird Breaker charging in, but the engagement is there. The darkness has actually been popped here by Misery. They're trying to turn around onto the Storm Spirit. The lasso was actually used, but there was no further lockdown onto the Storm Spirit. Dazzle denied the tower there on towards the bottom lane. They do manage to eventually pick off the Spirit Breaker, but that's basically going to be it. I don't think they'll be able to get anything other than that. A deny coming through at least from the Dazzle onto the middle lane, and a kill. A good 300 gold swing, but the problem here is the game is completely even. A little bit of an experience advantage going in favor of the Dire, but hey, there you go. Basically a 0 goal difference between the two teams. Let's quickly go through some of the items that might be coming up. Well, there's Urn of Shadows that was recently picked up maybe on the Wisp. And the Bloodstone. Bloodstone will go, well, there you go. Bloodstone will be picked up right now here by the Storm Spirit. Then they're going to try and actually get a quick pick up. They're going to try and boost that Bloodstone as quickly as possible to try and make sure that Ritu, not that Ritu, that 747 is actually going to have a good lane. And can they jump here onto, oh, the miss onto CCNT. The Spidey senses were actually tingling there, so very well played. Yeah, Bloodstone up, 12 Bloodstone charges, Spirit Breaker slowly but surely getting his own items up, still bottom of the net worth. I mean, he is sort of playing that top 5 because you do have a Wisp that you want to give a little bit more farm towards. Lifestealer has a full omelet up, going in for the Hand of Midas once again, knowing this game is going to go late, and they do have the late game in my honest opinion. And here we go, we do see a charge coming through. Who's it onto? PPD. Is this going to be the first Bloodstone, extra Bloodstone charge that's actually going to be coming up? The charge is still there. PPD is busy running back towards his base. I don't think he actually knows what's in for him. And there you go. There's the unfair swap. Dazzle. Bye-bye. Now they want to go in for more. The Storm Spirit jumped in.
Is under attack.
Not going to be enough. Storm Spirit wasn't close enough to actually get a Bloodstone charge from this. But they're still hunting. They still want more. Misery does not have Darkness just yet. It is 20 seconds till night. So this is basically when the Dire want to start grouping up and actually getting counter kills of themselves. And another Hand of Midas pick up here for both of the, well, there you go. Let's have a quick look here. Hand of Midas. There's probably going to be so many Hand of Midases that are going to be picked up this game. Oops, we did see a scan coming out here, I think. Who used the scan? Taking slowly but surely, building up towards that Yule Scepter as well. Has a full fight up to try to engage as much of the burn damage coming through from the Batrider as well as the Scream on the Queen of Pain. Of course, the Sonic Wave is pure damage. Let's have a look. There's another charge coming through here from the Spirit Breaker onto the bottom lane. TCNC knows he's in a lot of trouble right now. He gets flipped or not flipped up. He gets pulled up. There's a 4-man gank rotation. Instant demolished destruction coming through here. VG Gaming Junior, VG Gaming, VGJ.Storm. Come on. The VGJ.Storm just blowing him up, and that's the first Bloodstone charge up for the Storm. There might even be further kills coming through here. Well, no, this might be a counter kill here. Snaking actually dropping. Snaking starting off very well and was leading the network shot for quite a while, but now he has dropped significantly. He hasn't actually made that big of an impact, which is sort of worrisome. I mean, he was just controlling and zoning out all the fights early on. Now the fights are getting very scrappy. It's a 1-for-1-for-1 trade-off. And having such an early game lead with a Jakiro, the thing is you can take towers very early on. But then after that, what do? There's still one tier 2 tower standing for the side of the Dire. And 3 towers still standing for the side of the G Junior. So that's around 3,000 gold that the Dire can actually still claim versus 1,000 that VGJ.Storm can claim. So it's going to be interesting to see. Both the teams are just backing off a little bit, trying to get their form up. The Orchids is up here for the Queen of Pain. Next item is probably going to be a Yule Scepter. Let's have a quick look. Oh, Lincolns actually for the pop. Quite interesting. Going up with the Lincolns first. There's a lot of abilities that can actually break it, like the Spirit Breaker charge from the other side of the map. But the guy decides to go for a rush. There's the Howl, but it might also be scouted out, and a charge is coming through. Who's the charge onto? It is onto Zai. Zai gets spotted out, and they do know that this rush is happening. Let's just have a look. Are they going to actually be able to do anything about this? Rush is dropping very quickly. Another one is turned on. Nightstalk is being got upon. He gets graved up. Will they be able to get the rush in time? No, it is going to be like it. He is using his ultimate. Another one is turned on. Can they actually do anything about this? Who's going to get the Aegis of the Immortal? CCNC manages to get it, and now there's a good Scream of Pain coming through, but unfortunately Lycan is down. CCNC manages to blink out of that. Everyone is in extremely low HP. Flea as well, he's just standing there, and unfortunately it's just not going to be enough. There's the blink through a whole from CCNC. Unfortunately missing everyone, and now here's the Life Stealer trying to gain back as much life as possible. Managing to get the kill. This is going disastrous for the side of the Dire. All of a sudden, a full 5-man wipe, as well as the Queen of Pain. It's going to be a Scream. Nope. Completely zoned out, destroyed. VGJ.Storm. Well, so much happened during that fight. I probably missed 90% of it. Unfortunately, the Queen of Pain, I mean, there was a lot of damage done, but after the Queen of Pain Scream, which was perfect, the Sonic Wave was perfect, jumped out. The Lycan died very quickly on standing inside of the Macropire. That Macropire was just perfect, splitting everyone off onto the two sides, or being kept in the middle. And look at the Storm, all of a sudden 19 charges on a Bloodstone as well as a regen rune, building slowly but surely up towards that Orchid. With that fight, 3,000 gold for the side of VG Gaming Junior, VGJ. And experience, closing it on 4,000 as well. People calling it VG Gaming Junior. Right, yeah. Batrider goes in, gets the lasso, but unfortunately gets Yule Scepter up straight away. Another one to turn around. They want to go in for the Storm. Storm does have a lot of Bloodstone charges, but Storm is okay. Snaking decides to drop his Macropire, but he drops. Pycat is on the chase, but in counts 747. He zips in, pops up his Yule Scepter, and he's actually still alive. There's a quick stream coming through from the Queen of Pain. They do manage to pick up 2 heroes. There's a buyback coming through here from PPD as well. They want to turn around, going in onto Richard. Richard starts keeping out while he's raised up. And is there any mana left here up for the Storm? Storm does not have a Bloodstone. Well, not Bloodstone. He does have a Bloodstone. And he is getting regen up very quickly here because of the Wisp. And Wisp in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, will be able to tether out. There you go. A 2-for-0 trade-off and a buyback, but Stan King is in a lot of trouble. Just look at the amount of white clicks coming through there. 747 has to turn around and actually use his York Scepter up onto Batrider. Batrider does get Yules, but unfortunately, Queen of Pain comes through with a huge Sonic Wave, managing to get a quick kill there. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Actually, no kill coming through there. And let's have a look. 747 wants to zip in. He wants to get more. CCNC is still being charged up. This fight might just turn around and go very badly for the side of the Dire. The entire VGJ team is here. The Ice Balls, unfortunately, does not connect onto anyone. Now this might be the counter that Dire wants to do. They do manage to get the glyph up. And is this going to be a counter engage or a disengage? Massive fight happening with the Storm only dying and instantly basically respawning. Well, that's okay. Bringing the network back to, hey, guess it, pretty much easy. This game is back and forth. However, VGJ.Storm, they do, or they have kept the lead throughout this game. And looking at the item progression coming through here, Queen of Pain slowly but surely still building up towards that Lincoln Sphere. Won't actually have it anytime soon. Storm Spirit. Well, I'll look at Storm Spirit now. Kero is busy wrapping around. He is building up his own York Scepter, and there's the implication on Pycat. Pycat does get pulled back here from Storm Spirit, and he is busy running away. Of course, his slow is not actually going to do anything. There you go. There's the York Scepter coming in, and the Ice Paws actually catching it onto the Lycan. The Lycan does get graved off. The Lycan now just decides to turn around. He just wants to fight. Unfortunately, he runs straight into the Macropire. Macropire is doing a lot of damage onto everyone, but the Storm Spirit denies himself, heals everyone else up, and now it is a silence up onto the Wisp. Wisp, unfortunately, does get tethered out. It's a 2-for-1 trade-off. They're still busy diving here. Batrider versus Spirit Breaker. Batrider versus Spirit Breaker. Batrider still alive. And unfortunately, the Life Stealer does drop towards the back end of that fight. Snaking. He wants to go in for more. Guess what? Stone Spirit is back, guys. Stone Spirit gets another kill. This fight is going on forever. And it is going to be Misery that's running around trying to get out of this. And Batrider, for somehow, some way, managed to actually survive this. Okay, a lot happened there, guys. A lot happened. Where's the replay so we can actually break this down? And after all of that happened, there's pretty much no goal difference between the teams. It's all pretty much even. Is this going to be another 40-50 minute game? What do you guys think? Kero. Still working up towards that York Scepter. Storm Spirit slowly but surely gaining some of his some of his charges back on his Bloodstone, working up towards his own Orchids, and this Orchids has actually been paying off here on the Queen of Pain quite significantly. Life Stealer slowly but surely also from his side, he will actually have his full SNY up, building up towards that Assault Cuirass, being able to tank the initial amount while the right kick damage coming through from the Lycan. That means if he gets his rage up in time, they will not be able to kill him very easily. Rush is not up yet. It's going to be quite a while. There's a big rotation and push coming through here from the Dire. Is this just them trying to get vision down, or is this them actually trying to look for a quick pickoff? They might actually scout out the Storm Spirit as well as the Wisp. They do, and there you go, going straight in onto the Wisp. Perfect here to actually choose from. Can they actually get him dead? There you go. He is down. They're going to decide to back out, but Storm Spirit zips in, manages to actually grab 1 or 2 heroes. The Ice Pulse comes through the Macropire as well. It's onto 2 heroes. Dazzle gets instantly popped. Pycat is slowed up. He's busy running away. He's running for his life. Unfortunately, Zai is still left there. Will he be able to blink out in time? No, another Ice Pulse there on him. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade-off. A 2-for-1 special. A 2-for. And that means, once again, VGJ takes the advantage in regard to that fight. And Storm Spirit, getting 2 extra charges on his Bloodstone, nearly up to full again. Fortunately, the amount of damage that they're putting out, this Lycan needs his BKB before he can fight, because, to be honest, Snake King has just been playing out of his mind on this Jakiro. His positioning's been perfect. His macro powers have been perfect. His ice pots have been perfect. Sure, it's not doing as much as it was early on, but look at that previous fight. He kept people inside of that, inside of the macro power and forcing the fights on the macro power, forcing everyone to run away. And by the time Pycat could actually get rid of that, or get out of range of the macro power, he was sitting on a quarter HP, a third HP. Deep TPs coming in right now. They want to try and... Oh, those are TP out right now. They still think that someone is here. No, there's the fly. Up in the Night Stalker, the Batman.
Dazzle.
Very ugly Batman.
Stupendous. Gold for my master.
Radiant are scanning.
Have a look here at the Lycan. Busy farming up his BKB. You should have it up, but then again, if you want to save for buyback at this stage of the game, especially when you're a little bit behind, as you're from the side of the Dire, I think you need to get that buyback up first before you just buy the BKB. Or do you just go all in? The problem is the magical damage coming out here from VG Gaming Jr. is just so much. You need that BKB before you can even fight. Well, here's a charge, and then first charge coming through onto CCSG. There's a big dip forward. Storm, he is going in, and the first bomb is there. They do manage to actually get another good ice bomb coming through. CCSG will actually burn Tick down. There's a macro power. Queen of Pain has brought back into the game. Misery, they want to try and turn around. They want to do as much as possible. Pycat, he has just got into his wolf form. He gets yours up into the air, and the retreat is called here from the side of VGJ.Storm. They do manage to lose one. Unfortunately, it is going to be Snaking as well as Flea and Stan King. All of a sudden, Dire just, well, showing that they can actually take the fight. It did cost them a buyback, but they managed to get a couple of kills, and that's just Storm Spread. He managed to TP out as well. Sorry, I've actually realized I've been saying slowly but surely quite a lot, and I will stop saying that. That's what happens when it's 6 o'clock in the morning and you've been casting since the previous day. Lack of sleep can do wonders for you and can also do very bad things. Heroes just brought back into the game. They know they have to try and defend this Aegis, and Heroes trapped up there. There you go. There's a big zip in here coming through here from the Storm, but does manage to actually pick up Misery very quickly. And now it's PPD. PPD does get himself up, and the Aegis. Where was the Aegis? Who picked up the Aegis? It wasn't stolen. I actually can't. Well, I actually didn't know. Didn't see it. Don't know anything that's happening here. Queen of Pain picked up the Aegis as well as the cheese, and Batrider is just going to drop from this. So they managed to get the Aegis and the cheese. It did cost them a couple. Well, it did cost them a couple of heroes, but also cost VG Game a couple of buybacks. Does Misery have buyback? Misery has buyback if he needs it. Batrider does not. 83 gold still needed for buyback, so this might actually be a full tier 3 full lane of racks, or are they going to use it? They do have Aegis, they do have cheese. Let's have a look. The Glyph is actually being used, no buyback being committed just yet. A big zip forward trying to go here onto the Lycan. Lycan does not have his, well, he does have his BKB, but it's on 25 seconds. He also doesn't have a buyback, so they can't force the fight too much, but Lycan decides, nope, uses his shift change, and they're trying to push it further. Taking, he's going to be the sacrificial lamb, and they might actually decide to turn on more. The Spirit Breaker, is he going to actually be able to make it out? Is there any kind of relocate? No relocate just yet, but there you go. Oh, no, wait, Spirit Breaker still managing to charge out of this. Can he actually be pushed out? There you go, Spirit Breaker does drop, and now it is going to be the Life Stealer's turn next. But they do manage to get out of this. 3-4-0 trade-off. No, 3-4 tier 3. Once again, gold graph going up and down, extremely even game at this point. A couple of big core items, need to come up. The Storm Spirit, having that Orchid, it is helping a bit, but they need the Shivas up. They need a little bit more control versus the mobility coming through here from the Night Stalker as well as the Batrider. Any big items up here for the Batrider? No forced off up just yet. It's still going to take a while. And considering it's 34 minutes in, this Batrider is not really that far. He is a little bit more farmed than his opponent, the offlane Jakiro. But you need that forced off. You need to be able to blink in, grab someone, forced off their way out. The problem is the silence is coming through, the ice pods coming through. It's just shutting the Batrider down so much. Assault Curse being built slowly but surely by the Lycan. Hey, yeah, I said slowly but surely again. But I caught myself. Queen of Pain does have a Lincoln Sphere up, so of course it is going to be a lot more difficult to get that Orchids off onto the Queen of Pain. But here's a smoke movement. 4 heroes up here, 5 heroes here for the side of VGJ. Infested Storm Spirit. And the Lycan, he did use it here, and there you go. Jumping straight in, Queen of Pain. Are they actually going to be able to kill the Storm Spirit in time or not? No, there's a chance coming through here from the Spirit Breaker, as well as the Control. They're doing a lot of damage. The Ice Bomb is there, the Micropire once again. The BKBs have been pumped, and unfortunately, the Storm Spirit, Storm Spirit just instantly gets destroyed because of the Queen of Pain ultimate coming through. Now they want to turn around, they want to go onto anyone else. I'm missing quite a lot of what's happening here. It's that time of the morning, so let's just focus on this. Slowly, but surely. Once again, why am I saying that? It's a crutch word. Sorry about that one, guys. They did manage to pick off 4 heroes from VG Gaming. I'm just going to cast this a lot slower. I can't hype it up that well after 7 hours. And I still need to. Yeah, but
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
comeback after comeback.
Radiant structures are attacked.
Gold once again, all the way back to 0. They won't be able to get any tier 3s off this.
Radiant are scanning.
The respawn timers are just a little bit too low, but CCNC does get started out. Storm Spirit, and can they actually get this kill here? Unfortunately, the Orchid was not there in time to come between a pen. Okay.
Gold for me. Gold for me.
And what can VGJ do right now? It's closing in onto the 40-minute mark. 2k lead, the Orchid. Nope. 2k lead up for the Dire, roughly. And Darkness also being popped. So Night Stalker busy pushing forward. This is a 9-second BKB that he can actually use. The longer he can stay alive, the better the vision is for the side of the Dire. And Storm actually TP's in, but he just tries to go for a curse sniper and TP's out as well. This is still anyone's game right now, so let's have a look. No tier 3s have been taken yet for the side of, well, the Dire haven't taken any tier 3s yet. VGJ.Storm have, but they haven't actually managed to take out any of these. Oh wait, no, here comes the initiation. The BKB is actually used up on the Night Stalker. The silence is there. Also, Storm can't actually push it forward. Here comes the Lycan. Lycan uses his shapeshift, but the Ice Pop stops any kind of retreat. Now they want to turn around. The Storm or the Spirit Breaker just charges in forward. Are we going to split up the fight right now? This is very bad for the Dire if they do split up the fight completely. And yep, couple of BKBs used, not wasted. Lycan kept his in the back pocket. And this time I didn't say slowly but surely, so that's at least good. Misery initiating that fight. He's also working his way up towards that Skull Basher.
Damage.
I think if he gets a Skull Basher, building it into an Abyssal, it's going to be quite big, especially up against the Storm. Storm not going for... Well, just have a look here. BKB going up for the Bloodthorn. I thought he was... Oh yeah, there's the Shivas. I was just about to say. Isn't he going for the Shivas? And the Queen of Pain, of course, having the full Lincoln Sphere up. Storm Spirit not going for the Lincolns. That's going to be real big as soon as that Abyssal actually comes up, and Wisp does not drop. Wow, okay, I was just about to say, Rip Wisp. Lycan popping up his phase shift as well, shape shift as well there. Getting a little bit of movement speed, trying to get that kill onto the IO. Unfortunately, it's not enough. And the game's sort of just slowed itself down again a little bit. CCNC getting a little bit of form, but here you go. Here's a charge up onto Pycat, and this might be the fight that both of these two teams wanted. The BKB is there. It is actually popped. Misery though is being grabbed up. Misery might actually try, but CCNC comes up with a huge Sonic Wave as well. No one has dropped except for these Spirit Breaker right now. Now they want to turn around. They want to go for the kill onto the Batrider, but they can't actually kill the Batrider. Storm might be in a bit of trouble himself here. Because Pycat, very late shapeshift, but he actually manages to do this. This is the fight that the Dire wanted. A huge Sonic Wave actually basically giving them this fight. They could not get that early pickoff. They could not get the kill onto the Night Stalker or onto Pycat on the Lycan. And all of a sudden, well, this is the Dire taking a big lead. If we have a look, oh, from a 3K net worth all the way down to a 5K. So that's an 8K swing in only a couple of minutes.
Haste.
This is everything that the Dire needed, and to be honest, I thought that was a perfect initiation from VG.Storm. They managed to actually zip in, get a good burst off there, pull everyone in. Jakiro got a good ice pot down, macro pyre was there, everything was there. There was just a bit of damage lacking coming through here from, well, in regards to the right clicks. I don't think they knew who to focus. There was just too many heroes on low HP, so they all try to focus different ones. That's just what it seems like for me. But let's have a look. There's a basher up here on the Night Stalker. This is massive for the side of the Dire, especially up against the likes of a IO, up against the likes of a Storm Spirit, mobile heroes. Let's see what can actually happen. 6K net worth lead, biggest net worth lead so far this game. Is this the sign that the Dire are starting to bring this back? The comeback is real, so to speak, considering that for the majority of the game, that VG.Storm have had the lead. And Rush is going to be up in 40 seconds. Or 35 seconds to be exact. I think this next Rush is actually going to have a massive impact on this game. It's going to be a Rush as well as a cheese.
Tower is under attack.
Let's have a look. Whoa, there goes my camera. Trying to farm up just a little bit. Get that Ghost Scepter up as well. To be honest, I don't know if the Ghost Scepter is going to do much, because if you use the Ghost Scepter and you get caught out by the hold on quickly, Dire is going in for initiation. The blink is there for the Batrider, but there's no force off. He can't actually do anything. And now is there going to be a tether up on the Wisp? No, Wisp does not have relocate, does not have anything. And Wisp gets blown up. So that was actually 2 seconds left for the relocate to save himself, but Rush is open right now. Basher up here, as well as minus armor galore coming through here. And this is going to be a Rush. That is no more a 2-second Rush, because he's not really. But Rush drops, and all of a sudden, the Dire just looking in a convincing lead, looking so strong. Having Aegis as well as Cheese, it's going to be very difficult for the side of VG.Storm to deal with this. But let's see. Game number 2, we sort of had the exact same situation where the Dire had the advantage, but there was an anti-mage farming up the entire game. Looking at the net worth though, literally 21,000 net worth up in favor of the Storm Spirit. And Storm Spirit didn't have the best early game. He really did not. Considering that's a 3K jump up on the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is bullying into Mjolnir. No BKB up, because she does of course have a full English here up as well as a Shiva's Guard. And Life Stealer. Let's have a quick look here. What's he building himself into? Also Mjolnir trying to just de-push up as much as possible. 43-minute game, guys. Who do you guys think is going to take this game? Let me know in chat. Type it out, spam it out. This game is extremely close. It is slowly, this time I can't say slowly but surely, because it is slowly but surely. Actually, not even slowly. It is just insanely going the way of the Dire.
Radiant structures are fortified.
You guys will realize when people get very tired, they do just rely on clutch words when they don't know what to say, when they're trying to talk upstairs. So that's, you know, they do that without actually realizing. And that's what I'll be doing right now. I'm trying to stop myself from doing it, so
Dire's bottom shrine.
Let's have a look here. The Dire going in for a tier 3 tower. There's a Macropire being thrown down. Ice Path as well, just trying to clear out the creep wave. However, this might just be the first tier 3 tower that the Dire get. There is an Aegis as well as a cheese up here for the Queen of Pain. And Queen of Pain is just going to stand there, do as much damage as possible, clear out the creep wave, and then move back in. Spirit Breaker trying to wrap around right now.
Radiant's top
does have a Shadow Blade up, trying to catch someone on the retreat.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
As the chat said, I must start saying fastly and quickly. Okay, fastly and quickly, guys, instead of slowly but surely. Fastly and quickly, rush B. Here we go. Oh, it's been one hell of a cast, one hell of a night so far. One morning, the sun is shining and I still need to get to bed. 7 o'clock in the morning here where I am, guys.
Shrine is under attack.
Let's have a look. Night Stalker. Does have a cheese up. Is that a second cheese? So there's 2 cheeses up for the side of the Dire. And do they scout out
Dire are scanning.
Oh, they want to go in, but there's no vision. There's no gem up. Where's the gem, boys? Spirit Breaker might be in a bit of trouble. There you go. It gets cancelled, and this might just be 2 heroes down. And this is very problematic for the side of VG.Storm. Turning on, Misery gets the pass up onto the Lifestealer. Lifestealer is actually trying to go for a kill himself. No, now he decides to run away. And sorry, Ritsu, dude, you cannot 1v5 with this. Is there a buyback? There's no buyback up here on the Lifestealer. This might be very bad, but I don't know if Dai can actually push out. Their bottom lane is pushed out quite significantly. Can they actually get to this bottom lane to push in? Or are they going to just decide to back out and fall? This is very problematic if they do decide to push. And it seems like the call might actually just be that. Let's get the push going. No buyback up here. This might just be the game here for the Dire. And why are we up so far with no buyback up in the Lifestealer? There's the Ice Path coming through, trying to delay this push as much as possible. There's still an Aegis up, and here comes Zai. He wants to go in further. He blinks it, manages to get the lasso onto the Io once again, but Io is getting destroyed, getting blown up. Queen of Pain does of course have a Sonic Wave as well if they need to do anything, but this is the first lane of Rack. They're moving in towards the bottom lane. I think this just might be GG. They might have 4 Mega Creeps by the time that Lifestealer comes back. CCC jumping in forward as well. Once again, does have a Sonic Wave. He wants to cost it. There's a big jump in forward from Queen of Pain. Does get some kind of stun. There's an Ice Path as well being thrown, and BKB.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Lifestealer is back, so this might just be one last roll from VGJ.Storm. They're trying to go in. Queen of Pain does have the Aegis. The Aegis is still not even prompted yet. Queen of Pain is still alive. How can this be? And there you go. Queen of Pain, to be honest, I don't know. There you go, Queen of Pain. The Aegis doesn't actually get triggered. Another one to turn on. Another lasso coming through here. Onto the Lifestealer. Can they burst out the Lifestealer in time? They will be able to. This is game coming through here from the Dire. Lifestealer's down again. However, no, there's a buyback from the Zakiro. And Swordsper is actually doing quite a bit, but is it going to be enough? CCMC is still alive. Of course, I think did have Aegis up as well. GG, well played, coming through. That's the here down the side of VGJ.Storm. And this means I can go to sleep. Not yet. Okay, I just caught my breath there. So, to be honest, having a look at this game was extremely tight the entire game. And I'm going to exit here so that I can just take the guys on stream through